following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
She's younger.
She is very weak. She is shorter than me.
Could be a possibility with her,
Dark redness.
well, no, it could also be genetics as well. Like, she is very, very smart.
Like she's part Volus?
Silurian.
Huh. The Volus would be funny though.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine a Sari who is a ball. It is an amusing image.
When you see her eat cake, the thought comes to
hold
your
on.
mind.
So,
Also, yet again, I haven't forgotten about what I promised you for the shooting range. I've got a place that I might be able to use. We've got a bit of work to do on it, but...
oh, you have your own shooting range?
No.
Oh,
I'm lost.
you know a place, though.
I know a place. When we were at the award ceremony, I was talking to Janine about taking her to firing range and taking her through all our weapons. Again, they don't get a good selection, so I thought at least if they have a go at a few of ours, they get to say what the power they are, how to avoid them, what to do. I mean,
Really? I'll donate mine back to the rotation so she can have a play with that.
I mean, you'll be there with us anyway if you wished. I mean, it's a
Woohoo!
it was an invite.
Ooh, I would very much like to fire off your big guns.
Wouldn't. We couldn't use those ones on the ship, but
Yeah, all the big ones I'm not allowed to hear this. You blow up one little room full of guys, and it's just like, don't do that.
it wasn't the guys that were the problem.
It's all the computer stuff.
It was the air circulation for the whole base.
We usually fuck with that anyway.
I'm not arguing that one either. It was just unfortunate that the room you cut into was exactly the room that had all their comms and the air filtration in. Why? Why would you do that?
That's stupid. Why would you put both of them in the same room?
Underneath the gun.
Maybe they started out like a little prefab and it was a little bit bigger.
No, they're just idiots. Oh, sorry.
I almost feel like I wish I was there to see that one.
It was interesting that
Well, if
I
being
understand if you cannot be more specific in
We-
private
we can't talk about much of the stuff.
mission stuff, yes. Of
if
course.
being a cop doesn't work out for you, sign up.
Do not tempt me.
Tempt. You know, at this rate, you know, we might wind up with like a Sidewinders B team, and then Giella can be on the side of one of the ships. You put you on another side, like the bomber stickers.
If you did that, then
Oh, that is what you mean, blush.
then Thalia would be disappointed.
Ah, she is also very hot. And Logan's probably going to want to collect all your sisters. And then you can have a whole set.
He's told me that many times. He wants to collect all of my sisters.
Isn't one of your sisters a big jerk?
Sorry.
Isn't one of your sisters a big jerk?
Yeah, she's my older sister. There's a thing.
I would not cry. I just remember there being a thing at the ceremony on Tessia.
She has her views, and she's allowed them. Just
Wrong as they may be.
so that's one of the things in our culture is the Asaris believe that Sari on Asari children
It's hot. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
I don't know. You see the films, and you.
Sorry, go ahead.
I can't argue, but
Oh. Racist.
having a Sari purebreds is it's not that it's frowned upon, but it's not. It's some believe it's bad.
Drunk as Jeanette.
It's weird because I just.
But she is with. It's.
Yeah. Now, see, I don't see any instances of that at all because the Tiala I'm most known for knowing
That one?
is that one. Yes. She, she won medals and like owns a.
No,
I'm thinking restaurant.
no,
Oh.
I don't know anything.
Oh. Well, she's envied by a lot of people. She's envied by a lot of people, so it just seems like sour grapes. To sour grapes.
Well, I know, some of the people over there are basically drinking sour grapes. I prefer this, but. So, can I get like another
first aid?
I'll just get you to do one first aid in general for
Uh-oh.
to cover the
whole thing?
yeah.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to give the younger boys the job of bringing more people in. One of them the job of bringing more people
Well,
in.
there's only going to be like because I'm assuming you're just scanning the sort of kids and teenagers, right?
Well, no,
You're
just
not-
anyone who wants to,
anyone?
anyone who wants to
Okay.
check up.
Oh, so he's going to have all the people. I've got a bunion. It's been giving me trouble.
So one collects people, and the other younger boy, he maintains the line, and it's my bouncer.
Oh, okay. Back of the line.
Today always losing it. 28.
Decent roll. Overall, you don't find any major maladies or anything.
Do you quickly check the files of the older brothers against the files you've got?
That too, yeah. And then I will treat any minor things there might be for anyone who comes through.
Yeah.
In Mass Effect. Oh, you've got a thing on the job.
Yeah,
Oh, you've got a.
Yeah.
so
There's
please.
nothing serious. I mean, there's not even anything like, thanks to future tech and genetic manipulation and stuff. It's like the things like you'll appreciate. There's things like asthma they just get before they even
Yeah.
get born. So most conditions, even like that, you wouldn't find anything like that. No respiratory illnesses.
Red rashes.
Maybe there might be if anyone has a minor wound from the day's
But yeah,
farming.
there'll be minor scrapes and scrapes and scratches. Yeah,
And I'll use this to build a little portfolio of medical activity.
yeah. The worst you'd come across is like something sprained, maybe a cracked bone somebody didn't realize was cracked but not broken. They just thought they'd hurt their finger or something, but it's actually got a fracture, some minor fracture in it, something like that. You might come across, but
Easy. So that's what I'll be doing for I imagine almost until we leave. Most likely.
well, when you leave, I think comes down to when these lot decide they want to finish their. I suppose it comes down to Rosa most of all, because it's your family.
Yeah, probably drink until festivities start winding down and people are getting ready for like the evening meal, and then the thing will be like have the evening meal, then leave, or like afternoon meal. How long? If we have
Evening
lunch?
meal will probably start just before sunset, so that
Okay.
point, when the sun is still full.
Okay,
but
whether
it's-
it's lunch or evening meal depends entirely on how long Zalo needs for all of that medical intervention.
Zalo, it's not a big colony, so he can get scans over probably only a couple of hours.
Must be
Midday.
after lunch.
Oh, it probably was midday by the time the initial funeral
Okay, then.
finished,
Okay,
so
okay.
that's why I'm like, it'll probably
Mid-afternoon.
be, mid-afternoon.
It's the triple from getting away from a big family. Leave while they're full of food.
I mean, all the other families will be like, they're done with the funeral stuff, so it's like after like dinner will just be with your core family. It won't be like a big event thing anymore. So if you want to have dinner with the family before you go, then you can do that.
One last like little private dinner with the family and with all of the new various girlfriends too.
Who are you inviting as far as the ship complement goes? Did you want it to be a strictly family affair?
It'd probably be a literal family affair. So the only person that would have the invite would be Zalo.
Zalo, and then Brazina, Zenerina, Maria, because of course she's with, and then your actual family.
Yeah. And also like send meals to the ship for like.
Yeah, so
I'm going to pay my assistants. Just realized I'm going to give each of the boys 50 credits.
wow.
Their time.
Yeah, here's another stick mag. Tiala once wore this.
Here's a gun, kid.
Invest it.
I'm gonna spend it.
We have all these tempers lying around. I'll just pay you a notice.
Oh wow, giving guns to kids, I love it.
Gotta learn to use them when you're young.
Don't worry, their older brothers will be showing them how to use those pretty soon, I imagine. If not already, actually. They probably already have given them some basic, like plinking cans off a fence style. Precious antique cans.
Well, I mean, how can you even have a farm if you don't have shotguns?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, if there's a farm, it's kind of like a requirement that by the time you're 10, you at least learn how to shoot a gun.
Even in the super future, it's all double barrels.
Cool, so Rosa and Zala will have family dinner. Tiala, what are you doing when they're...
Oh, get back to the ship.
I'm guessing you'll get sent the food back with you? Like, is that how you do it? Like,
So be all the humans and everyone that.
yeah, you'll be going back with the humans, Tess, and of course Sergeant and Thalea are already on the ship, so they've been talking.
They need time together.
Well, they haven't really spent
Exactly.
time together
So
because
the reason
they're
why-
sisters.
Why I've stayed away from the two of them.
And they've actually had a chance to
Mm.
have a little chat. Solo probably, well, you would have been at the back, so you probably wouldn't have heard it, but
No.
you would have passed them by.
He gets his own little plate because he's the only one.
Yeah.
Maybe one with Dexter. Yeah, so Tiala returns to the ship with the humans and Tess, basically.
Yep.
I don't know if you, Trish will let you all aboard. You'll find your sister chatting with the sergeant.
Oh, bring the food. Right, we've got food.
Oh, thank you. Sustenance would be good.
A bit drunkish.
Of
Might as well
course.
keep the buzz on for as long as I can.
Thanks, sis. Have you been drinking?
No.
Uh-huh. I thought you were the one that could detect lies. Starts chowing into something that's probably mostly beans.
No.
Have you been drinking? No, because I haven't stopped.
Still
I am
am.
still drinking. Jess sits down with a plate that's as full as more full than anybody's and starts tucking in. Was anything sent for Logain? Or knowing Rosa knowing that Logain prefers his own his own food only meal?
The reason Rosa would have sent so much food is that so that Logain didn't feel he had to cook for a retardedly huge group of people.
Or a huge group of retarded people. Time passes. You have dinner with family. You both have dinner with family. And then I suppose they bid you farewell before you return to the ship. Is there anything in particular you want to discuss with any members of the family, either of you?
Rosa does. They pick up self from table, walk around table, like tussling and talking to each member, and then just like, we'll be back someday.
I slip out along with Rosa, waving goodbye. Making sure that I still have all the explosives on me before we depart, and I haven't left some behind or had any pickpocketed from me.
Maria will say before you leave that she'll be like, I've got a few extra days off, so I'm going to stay here and organize my own passage back if that's over.
Okay, the offer still stands.
Of course, I will let you know. Safe flying.
Safe flying. Welcome to the family. Never let him forget he did that.
Oh no, this is going to come up a lot. You insensitive bastard. Touches them in the outer arm.
I like her already.
I have a question. His girlfriend, stripper, right?
Yeah.
Met her on the Citadel, right?
Yeah.
She a human?
Yeah.
You went all the way to the Citadel to meet a Mexican woman. Stayed fucking home. What a retard.
To be fair, he did have to
Right,
leave to find more women because the colony is very short of them.
There's not very many at that age group. Yeah. In fact,
All I'm saying
was it? Yeah.
is, what's the population of the Citadel?
33 million.
And he finds the Mexican.
Yes.
Alright.
I mean, he probably did have that thought. It's like, how come Rosa didn't introduce me to her hot redhead friend? Bastard.
She's saving her for herself. Duh.
Whereas
Backup plan.
I believe your other brother had his eyes on the MILF teacher because there was a... Remember that? Remember that
Let's
now?
get taught.
You gotta learn them up.
Yeah, she's a MILF who teaches people how to be MILF.
Lost traditional art.
It's a lost tradition.
Matriarch 101.
So, yeah. Eventually, these two come stumbling back to the ship.
Clunk, clunk. Well, I think we've said our goodbyes.
Yeah, we totally did. Did you do the permission to come aboard captain thing?
Oh, permission to come aboard. Anyone who's on the ship.
Just don't ask Jim. Say no. He's a bastard.
He is a bastard.
Is anyone giving them permission to come aboard the ship?
Yes, come aboard.
Sweet. Clunk, 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 clunk.
So can the other two. Right.
Everybody's on board.
Are you ready to...
Bang, bang.
There's no way I'm letting the drug fly.
I'm sobering up.
So I'll do
So, oh, okay.
Yep. Right, I'm going to go around the ship just in case we have any stowaways.
That's a good point.
Where is this?
It's a... Trish, is everyone on board that is supposed to be on board?
Correct.
There should be one less than when we arrived.
Yes, there was one Maria. 2 legs.
Yeah.
The guy in the pod.
I don't know. I don't know.
He wasn't a guest.
Yeah, he wasn't
No.
registered as a guest, so yeah.
He was cargo.
His cargo. I mean, yeah, sure, Trish did say +1 when he first arrived, but. Yes, the one known as Maria is not boarded.
Roger that. Lock the ship up and prepare to leave and notify Logain that all are aboard.
Of course.
Also, before I get up there, his pilot and co-pilot are both drunk.
I will pass that information along.
While
Attention,
this is
Logan.
happening, I contact local control. The bloke with the megaphone.
Oh, okay.
Stands on top of
This
this
is
hill.
IKS Sentinel. We are about to depart, suggest clearing all ports. Cancer.
Aye.
Neat. See you later. Then I play Bark at the Moon at 300% volume on the interior speakers as we leave.
Oh, the
Because
interior.
I know they've
speakers.
been drinking. Also because it's awesome. And it won't be in the notes because I can't have it on YouTube.
Boo!
Everyone else can apparently use it, but we can't. Oof. We gotta stand up against the corporate fascists. Right on, Ozzy. Can we just use that song and the YouTube? Fuck no, give me my
fuck
money. It's my money.
I'm going to give my record company the money.
Right.
But yes, Trish would have informed you. Yes, your pilot and co-pilot are drunk.
Cool, I'll fly back then. Where we go.
I'll head forward like we do.
You're the
Join my
co-pilot.
cockpit.
Yeah, you're the co-pilot.
You can either roll or just take like the 10-hour,
Yep, sounds good.
just the 10-hour. Probably a good opportunity for some of you to sleep, because you'd be heading into night time anyway.
Sleep is good.
So is everybody choosing to actually sleep on the journey, or does anybody want to do any of their
Not
you-
needing 10 hours of sleep, yes, I'd like to do some things.
Okay.
Just pick some stuff that I'm working on and I'll just do whatever that is.
Did you take the measurements yet?
What?
The bouncing measurements.
Oh. No, she told me what she wanted in that regard.
Yeah.
That means I'm gonna have to take extra time because it's gonna need a slit plate and some gel layer. Look. What armor should have jiggle physics because I've been led to expect that in everything I play.
Yep.
I'll put your stuff in with the layer armor then.
Could you rephrase that?
I put your training points into researching the layer's armor.
Thank you.
Tiala, are you sleeping or studying? Or I know
Obviously-
you're going to perhaps talk to Jim because he suggested it. But...
Get that early on, and then I'll ask Sarge if he wants to do some wine stuff,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and ask if she wouldn't mind having Thealaya there as well, just to. Not that she can do it, but
Okay. Sweet.
so she can understand what's actually.
Sweet. Okay. So I will bounce to the other two and find out what they're doing, and then bounce back to you for
Yep.
the actual roleplay. Rosa, are you sleeping or are you?
Yes, probably sleeping in her bunk. Is her bunk big enough?
No, the pods. There's no
Yeah, you don't
bunks.
have a bunk.
There's only one
Yeah.
bed in the ship.
You're not in the big ship yet.
Then she'd probably
Yeah, but we'll be.
and probably just dig out a blanket,
Yeah.
and just like sit against a bulkhead or something somewhere.
No.
Girlfriend either side.
No, I mean you can sit on the there's the bench seat at the conference table. You could just sort of snuggle against.
No, we've got so many humans, so we should probably leave room for them and then just.
Well, they can get in pods. So yeah, I think you've got 6. Is it 6 or 8 pods? I'm trying to remember. I'd have to look at the map again. We don't have a lot, I know, because it's a small ship. Shit. Where are we? It's 8. No, it is only 6 pods. Sorry, yeah.
So I've decided we're going to call the frigate Zalomal. This way, his name can be changed to Zalomal Vasalomal.
Oh,
This is a long way to go for a joke, Captain.
Could we make it like Zalo?
Poor.
Could we make it like Zalo bad? So he's Zalo Mal, Zalo bad.
Could be like, we can't use the quib, but that would be funny.
Well, that's punishing ourselves, though.
You see, the thing is, whatever we name it, it's got to sound hilarious when it's a...
Yeah, that's the thing.
We can't have ectomy.
just dog.
Zalomal Vas dog. Then he'd have to say that a lot.
No, just Zolo.
Dog.
I was raised by Krogans. I don't have that extra name stuff.
That's not true. Because you're kind of a wuss. I like
Yeah.
explosions and big things.
Are you doing?
And I can't have children. It all checks out.
Are you doing sleeping?
I'm
or-
gonna curl up in the hole somewhere and catch some sleep.
Okay. Because you've learned from the last time not to.
Yeah, I don't want to sleep in a pod. I prefer sleeping out of a pod. Especially if it's on a ship. I might even curl up in the engine room. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Cool. True, because then you'd have that thing that Quarians like. So, yeah.
Took me a second there.
But you're not referring to that thing that if you're in the Shadow Broker thing, you find out Tali was getting installed in her suit.
Look, when you say you get that Quarians like. I don't know. That was weird. We didn't need to know that.
No, but it was funny to
And then find out, then there's later misses where like that one wasn't strong enough. I need the more heavy duty one.
I don't know. This sounds like degeneracy to me. You know, I don't approve of degeneracy. Well, it's too late for me. Everyone else should just not have it.
We've got to keep them pure.
So you do that. So Jim comes to see you in the room, I guess. Well,
No, finish this before I go.
No 6
to the
babies.
bedroom.
Yeah, okay.
The only bedroom on the ship.
Right.
Yeah.
No mine babies. It's alright.
I mean,
He's
it's
got a
talking
girlfriend.
about mine, baby.
We're talking about mine babies.
It's degeneracy.
I have to be here to make sure you're all punished for it as your official pope.
Wait.
Oh, that's my thing now. I'm your pope.
Pope again.
Pope.
Hope alone again. Hope
Right.
Logan.
So a dress-wearing Scotsman dressed up as a police officer comes knocking at your door.
You mean the camel? But I, would not, I don't know that.
Oh yeah, I should make another roll to see if he still hasn't noticed.
This is good.
And Daniel has told him yet, obviously.
Oh, Daniel will not tell him because this is more funny.
Funnier the longer it goes.
Yeah, 5 isn't enough on the die for him to notice. There, he knocks on your door.
Come in.
Hello.
Oh, Jim.
Yeah, you said you'd be willing to talk about.
Grab a seat.
Thanks. So, how much can, when you're with an Asari and you're doing the thing,
Yeah.
how
And you
much?
don't fuck up.
How much do they know about what you know?
Okay, they can find out everything,
Oh shit.
but they don't have to. It's how deep and how much you want to let them in as well. If you don't want them to know something, you can put up walls and block them. You can actively make that an area that they can't enter, which, if they wish to enter, they can, but you will know about it normally on most.
So it's about trusting them to not bounce against those walls you put up and
Yes.
try and break through.
Yes.
Okay.
You alright over there?
So when you're like experiencing it, God, this is embarrassing.
Would you rather
Do you
get
feel
rose in here?
everything that they feel, or because it's like a mind meld thing, right? So
It's
I'm impressed he knows about mind building.
yeah. It's you feel everything. It's you're sharing everything. She can let you feel what she's feeling. She doesn't have to, but she can. It can either be an extremely rewarding experience or just what you want.
okay. So if I'm, God, I don't know how to phrase this without sounding
Dirty.
Yeah. So
Well, at least
because
you-
I feel what she feels. If I'm playing with her tits, do I feel like my tits are being played with? How does that work? I'm sorry, I should not have asked. I should leave. Because I don't have... Well, I kind of...
But they're manually.
That's never really explained, though, was it? In the law.
I believe it does not feel like you are being directed.
No,
No,
it doesn't. No. It, yeah, I don't. No, you don't.
Okay.
Look, it won't matter if you just wait till you're married. Like you should.
Well, that makes it feel different.
No, it makes it morally acceptable.
And what's the protection like to stop her sampling my
Premarital
DNA
sex
and making a
wrong.
white baby?
That's nothing.
So, will I know if she's intending to conceive a child while we're...
You don't, do you?
Well, the thing is, because you're mentally connected, unless they're actively blocking that from you, you probably
Yeah.
know that the intent is the act. You're sharing thoughts.
Well,
so,
I'll explain that. Well, if you're sharing the mind, unless she's actively blocking that, you would know.
okay, so I'm not going to suddenly get hit with a paternity suit.
Maybe he should practice with you.
I mean, I'm not saying I don't trust her, because that makes it sound like I don't. I just want to know how this works.
Have you not done any mind exercises with other Asari?
Not
Is
for
it-
like a try.
Blocking exercises.
No.
I'll have to talk to your sergeant and find out what they teach you that way. What you can be taught.